have a situation down there. Some modern-day pirates have hijacked a huge cruiser. They're holding 2,000 hostages inside, including the president's daughter. We have to invade the ship, clear the pirates, and rescue the hostages, especially the president's daughter.
What's happening, everybody? This is Chris, aka Pixel Polygon, aka Junior Wannabe Dab Dad, in the apprenticeship of Senior Baron Von Savings, playing some Sega Dreamcast tonight for Detroit Arcade Club. How the fuck are you? I'm great. I'm sober, unlike a friend of ours the other evening, but let's not worry about that, because that was both cute and hilarious. This is Dynamite Cop, also known as Dynamite Deca 2, because this, while we don't see it on this screen, is a sequel. Hello, Mr. Logan Mills. Welcome. Sorry to hear you were having some buffering. All looks good on my preview on my end, but I appreciate the feedback. I'm going to pop open another device and take a quick peek. Most Down, welcome. We're going to play a little Dynamite Cop. I was just going to talk about how this is a stealth sequel. If you could do me a huge favor, my friend, and let me know if the stream is all screwy and buffering for you, or if it looks pretty good, that would be grand.
Clear the pirates and rescue the hostages, especially the president's daughter.
But hey, Die Hard Arcade for Sega Saturn, that was a thing back in the day. That was basically Dynamite Cop 1, aka Real Dynamite Cop 1. And it was such a close, I don't even want to call it an homage. It was such a close rip-off of Die Hard in terms of character design, scenario design, that I guess Sega pretty much was like, let's just license this thing so people will actually want to play it. For the sequel, I guess they decided they didn't want to pay Fox the big bucks, or whoever it is that owns the rights to Die Hard. And what we get is this sequel to Die Hard Arcade that is a Die Hard wannabe that is closer to Speed 2, where they're on a boat and there's no Keanu. And when I was a kid, I had a huge thing for Sandra Bullock. But let's not go there. Alright, glad it's looking good. It's looking good on my phone. Mr. Mills, Mr. Logan, you might want to just try refreshing. I hope that resolves your issue. But hey, let me know in the chat if things go south, if they're not working right. So, I used to have a save file for this game. Pretty much all my save files still exist, except a bunch of them don't. So, we are just starting fresh. Entering the world of Dynamite Cop. So, Bruno is kind of our John McClane. Gene is our Sandra Bullock. I think Eddie Brown is our Eddie Murphy. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, Japanese folks might not be the most culturally sensitive people when it comes to depictions of Black Americans, but okay, Eddie Brown, you look like a cool dude. I didn't get a chance to pick you. I was going to pick you. We'll come back and play him after I die 100 times. So basically, the story, pretty deep story. Pirates, who actually look and dress sort of like pirates. They have the president's daughter, and we are going to beat the shit out of every single pirate until we get her back. And you know what? They don't really make beat-em-up games like this anymore. Like, this was kind of the natural evolution of the classic arcade beat-em-up. I mean, this game might look a little rough around the edges, but damn, it is fun. Oh, but you know what? It does have QuickTime events. I gotta pay attention to my button layout, because at some point I'm gonna have to hit a button to beat somebody up in a hallway. Oh, check out that Blast City! I'm sure somebody out there has like weird hacker tools to pull 3D models out of games. I want to do something with that Blast City model. That's tight. Getting some power. Let's see, what other kind of moves do we have? Oh, that guy just punched me real hard. Gotta slam that sports drink for a little energy. This looks like the best cruise I've never been on. We got this crazy like disco DDR floor. Blast City. We got some kind of extreme snowboarding looking game going on. Oh, come on. Come on. So as you can see, one of the trademarks of this series is that you fight turtle men. No. As you take damage, you start to lose clothing. I think that's meant to be sort of, Oh. Push left. Success! I think that's meant to be kind of a jab at Die Hard, how by the end of the movie, Bruce Willis isn't wearing any clothes and he's covered in blood and stuff. Alright, let's throw this missile at these dudes. Oh, mushroom clouded. How the boat has not sunk, no one will ever know. Also, I found an 8-bit gun from Raft World, so that's sweet. Alright, we got Ada Mendoza and Captain Gonzalez. I'm pretty sure these are characters from an episode of Captain Stabbin'. I think the Baron could tell us more about that, because I'm not familiar with that lore. Little copyright infringement on Capcom's Shoryuken there. Come on, you. There we go. These guys have a lot of health for early game enemies. No, I saw that from a mile away, but I couldn't dodge because I was holding a pool chair. No, I'm not going to let that happen. Look at this. They're stripping me bare. This is an episode of Captain Stabbin'. What the fuck? Damn! Yeah, we're going to continue. We have no other choice. His Captain Stabbin' fanfic is off the chart. If he's writing it while role-playing as the Duke of Flavortown, you might say his fanfic is off the chain. Who hid the machine gun under the pool chair? That's what I want to know. Did I just eat a battery? Alright. Ooh.
Hurry up with
Plot details.
And where is that girl? Find her and bring her to me.
Wow, those pirates suck at hide and go seek. So, looks like the basement has been roped off. Must be a special event going on down there. Very, very black tie event. Top secret event. So while this game does not carry with it the same kind of animation grace as the Virtua Fighter series, it definitely has that satisfying, like, punchy feel to the combat that is sort of Sega AM2's trademark. I want to say this is an AM2 developed game. At least one of those Fancy Pants Divisions was involved. Alright, let's pick up that battery. Oh, you know what? I think the batteries give us power. Extra jump. Which one's jump? That one is. The batteries give you extra opportunities for that like flaming Shoryuken punch that you can do. And I think those are the P's on that bar, unless I'm totally wrong and the P's are literally just like my overall strength. It looks like we have a knockoff portrait of the former governor of the state of California on the wall, posing from T2. Straight up looks like Arnold. And it's like no secret that Japanese... Oh, Jesus Christ. That Japanese developers and artists really idolize that 90s... What am I talking about? That 80s Hollywood, like, super overly macho thing that we had going on. I guess it carried into the 90s. The early 90s were just an extension of the 80s. Pro tip, those are the kinds of things you can say at parties so that people around you think you know what you're talking about. You just say, like, really meaningless blanket statements like that, and people, depending on how intoxicated they are, will just, like, nod and be like, oh, yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about. Oh, button check. Punch! Oh, I think we just punched a bear. In the nude. In the near nude. I think this dude is a never nude, to be honest. Alright, here we go. Don't know how to get on this table. Alright. Little super cut. Oh yeah, I've got a kick button, ladies and gentlemen. We've officially leveled up. I'm throwing cake. I would rather be eating cake, but whatever. I guess cake is a good weapon. Oh, you know, that's right. These are diabetic pirates. I forgot. That's like their one weakness. Can't handle that sugar. Oh, man.
Come on!
All right, here we go. Yeah, dude. A little bit of Hotline Miami vibes. Blanket statements can be everyone's friends. French roll. All right.
Ah, bonjour, je m'appelle Monsieur McLean. J'aime beaucoup puncher les terroristes dans les derrière.
It's not racist towards the French as long as I don't end stupid faux French with Je m'appelle Mouzy. Alright, what do we got going on here? Oh, caution. Kick. Alright, I kicked, but I slid on my belly. Explain that. Oh, yeah. Here we go. This big boy wanna eat. Let's get him. Ouch. I think this is Guy Fieri's dad. This is Guy Fieri Sr. Let's get some power. Let's celebrate the power. Oh god, he's throwing carrots. He's throwing exploding carrots. Oh no. Alright, we got super power. I think we're really strong now. Oh yeah, we got flaming fists. Punch that motherfucker.
Damn!
Oh. Oh, man. Come on. Get him. So, you know, in true 90s arcade fashion, I'd like to say that this game was really just designed to munch your quarters, take your parents' money, etc., etc. I'm sure there's somebody out there who can flawlessly play this game without getting hurt. That's not going to be me tonight. We're here for a good time, not world records. Those are a bad time. Ooh. Do a barrel roll. Oh, he's stunned. Story.
Haven't you found her yet?
She's in the same room as you, you idiot.
It's time.
So, I'm no terrorist, believe me, but I'm pretty sure if I had taken over a cruise ship, I probably wouldn't start blowing it up until after I'd gotten off, but, you know, whatever. So this game is two-player co-op. It's pretty fun with two people. You know, in true late 90s Sega Dreamcast fashion, you know, this is an arcade game, and they've elected to allow the player to just keep continuing indefinitely until you finish the game. So on the one hand, that definitely nerfs the challenge. On the other, you know, there's some parts that are definitely so difficult that you'd really have to practice this game and not be a scrub noob like myself to be able to get through. I feel like if this game were to be released now with a higher resolution and maybe better textures, they would keep the difficulty and they would give you limited continues, but after X number of minutes of play, they would increase your credit limit. And I'm glad we don't have to worry about junk like that, because now we're going to fight crabmen with big chunks of meat after I shoot them with this machine gun. Oh yeah, now it's real. So, Logan, if you're still with us, going back to your last comment about Hotline Miami vibes, you know, this game does feature a lot of wacky weapons, a lot of just general silliness. It's definitely not nearly as dark as Hotline Miami can be, but I wanted to ask, I've only played the first Hotline Miami. I really, really enjoyed it a lot. I didn't see that much of a reason to get into the second one, because it kind of looked like more of the same without like a substantial difference. I don't know. Have you played it? Am I totally off base?
Help me!
No one can help you, Newt. You're surrounded by face huggers. Oh man, I wish that guy had been there. That would have been a sweet, like, crazy body slam. Oh yeah, okay, so we got a little environmental hazard going on here. Got to avoid these nonsensical fire things, these columns of fire that are on the ground. Aw, come on, guy. That's my rocket launcher, please. You have to give it to me because I said please. That's a trick I learned from my son. As long as you say please, you get what you want, and when you still don't get what you want, you just say please in an angry voice, and then you point out that you said please. Oh, Jesus. Poor baby, indeed. Here's a missile. So how that doesn't murder me in a single shot, no one will ever know. Freeze! I'm the police! Shoots 30 rounds into a human. Stupid cops. Alright. Now we're fighting a squid. I'll shoot the shit out of the squid. That's not a squid. That's an octopus. No! Oh no, it's the daughter of the cosmos! Oh god. What is this plug? Well, I think I know what to do with it. Oh no! Cheesy boss! After all the time I've been putting into Bloodborne, squid is kind of the last thing I wanted to see. A tentacled octopus thing. I'm going to go ahead and blame, actually, not Bloodborne, but Splatoon for making me call any kind of octopus a squid. Oh god, it's got little blooper babies. They're like head crabs. Get off me. I got a wrench. I know how to use it. It's the Crow Hunter's wrench. No, don't. I'm trying to jump away from that. I swear. Alright, I'm going to plug you up. No, go away, little thingies. Little minions. No! Come on, Kraken. Die with dignity. So either they found the girl in there, or they gave up trying to look for her, and Super Tough Pirate King just brought his, like, really cute luggage with him. If so, he's in for a funny surprise. Alright. This is an optional area, unlocked by finding a key in the unseen village. If anybody who is still watching in the chat can name what the creepy creature in the cage is a reference to, you get a gold star for the night. I mean, obviously, they need to not have enemies die in one hit. What? Wait a minute. I didn't even know you could do a non-lethal takedown. That's amazing. I just arrested somebody. After killing, like, 100 people, I just made my first arrest. I seriously did not remember you could do that. That's like how in Narc, for arcade and NES, you could, instead of gunning down the drug offenders and gang members, you could bust them. And I think that busting them would give you tons of money. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a subtle reference to the idea that they're going into the prison industrial complex or what. How do I get it? There we go. This is amazing. Doing real police work now. Oop, shot that guy. Come on. Aw, man, come on. I'm trying to arrest you. I'm trying to do my job in, like, a little bit more of a dignified way. Man, Narc was a great game. Alright, nobody in the chat called it, so that creepy thing, I'm pretty sure, is one of the goofy creatures that you can ride on in Golden Axe. Also by Sega. Ooh. Alright, I'm trying really hard not to make the references, but this is totally like a Chalice dungeon trap. Oh, look at these wolf men just gambling and shit. No! I want to arrest you! Nope, I'm dead. No lawful arrest for you. You... Is that Jack Skellington? What is happening? That seriously looks just like Jack Skellington. Oh yeah. Sneeze! Sneeze! Have a seat! Those are the kinds of things I would say if I was an action hero. You know that with arcade games and super moves, they have to try to balance it out somehow, but I always thought it was so cheap that doing a super move, like a desperation move, took away your health. It's always sort of bugged me. Alright. Push kick. Boom! Oh, look at this ninja warrior running. That was some A+ ninja warrior skill. Hand axe. Let's see. Seemed like a decent weapon. Does that guy have 2 machine guns with skulls on them? Because that's kind of cool. Bow and arrow? Wait a minute. Aww. Do you have any better taunts than that?
Watch out!
Ooh.
Stupid fool.
Traitor.
Your captain is long dead. He's fish bait by now.
Poor baby.
Mask de Pedro is about to get a hand axe in his face. Gonna be a face axe. I feel like that guy was about to make a move on me. He just, you know, had that look in his eye. That's cool.
Help me! Ah!
So there you are. I've been expecting you. I have
Yeah. You look like you are a Resident Evil throwaway with your creepy claw hand. Mm-hmm. Wolf Hongo. That's I forgot that was this guy's name. Oh, you exploded me. Pretty fair fight. Mechanically sound. Cynic. Dude. Alright, Mo's Down's asking if I've ever listened to Cynic. It's been a really long time since I've listened to Cynic. They are crazy. Like, incredibly experimental, very unusual kind of... I mean, they get lumped in with metal. And I'm not saying they aren't, but... So yeah, long way of answering your question. Yes, Cynic is sweet. One of my buddies, Justin, who I played in a few bands with, he is an amazing painter. He's an even more amazing drummer. He got me into Cynic one night when we were expanding our minds. They are a good band to listen to regardless of what state of mind you may or may not be in. God, this fight is cheap. I don't really know what to do to play it well. So I think that was the final terrorist. You're welcome, Chelsea Clinton. Oops. Realisticexplosion.wmv. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The A-tier epic that is Dynamite Cop, which I bought with my own hard-earned money in 1999 or 2000. Compatible with the Dreamcast arcade stick. Only 5 blocks required in your VMU to save. 1 to 2 players, standard controller compatible. Featuring fully interactive environments. Tons of power-ups, moves, and enemies. Many humorous weapons including vacuum cleaners, pork bones, and hairspray.
Got good aim with a rack of beef? Then get creative with your weapons. Hurl anything that's not nailed down at the no-good pirates who've kidnapped the president's daughter. This ain't no clean fight.
Honestly, this pretty much is just like an early 3D version of all those goofy-ass 2D brawlers we played as little kids. Animals as Leaders. Animals as Leaders sounds super familiar, and I feel like I've seen their album art before, but I can't say that I've ever actually listened to them. But between BDM and Cynic, I know you have good taste in heavy music, so I'll absolutely check them out. Hello, Mr. Code Monkey WB, welcome. That was Dynamite Cop, beaten in almost exactly 30 minutes by credit feeding and spamming the same attacks over and over. Pretty sweet game. Definitely fun.
Pirates have hijacked a huge cruiser.
Code Monkey, I'm not sure if you are just joining us or if you've been lurking. I apologize that you may have missed what Dynamite Cop has to offer. So I guess we could do another little Jim Jam on this with another character, but honestly, like, there really isn't anything else to experience, so I think I'm going to pop in the second game I was thinking about playing. Pretty sure I can pop open the disc tray and the stream won't break. Those of you who I'm very thankful for having joined me will know that when you're streaming from a classic console to modern hardware, sometimes when you switch games, things get a little screwy, so please bear with me. I'm going to try to pop in another game. Here we go. I don't want to jinx it, but